Hello and welcome to Secrets for a Happy Life. My name is Petra Bitenc. I'm a licensed transformative coach guiding high-achieving women to reconnect with themselves and discover a more fulfilling path. Today's episode is called Be Your Own Hero. We'll explore what it means to have your own back, truly championing yourself in every aspect of life, and how you can tap into practical, uplifting strategies to do just that. Ready to feel inspired, empowered, and supported? Let's dive in. So you may ask yourself why being your own hero really matters. Being your own hero means treating yourself with the same respect, love, and support you'd offer a dear friend or a family member. You become both the main character and the unwavering ally in your life story. When you struggle to champion yourself, you risk burnout and self-doubt. On the other hand, showing up for yourself with empathy, understanding, and motivation can lead to greater resilience, confidence, and contentment. So you can ask yourself, we can do now a quick check-in. Where in my life am I quick to criticize myself rather than encourage myself? And you can think on different scenarios through your whole life, like where was the time that you really criticize yourself? What kind of mistakes are you doing when you criticize yourself? And just try to identify those moments, because this is the first step in shifting your mindset. In recent episode number 42, we explored self-compassion in depth. It reminds the heart of being your own hero because we recognize that everyone faces challenges, and this normalizes your experiences instead of isolating them. When we are faced with setbacks and we replace harsh criticism with compassionate understanding, this is tough, but I can learn and move forward, then this is a true self-compassion, and it really means a lot for us. Self-compassion doesn't mean ignoring mistakes. No. It's far from that. It means that we learn from our mistakes. Compassion fosters honest self-reflection without the weight of guilt. And this is really so important. I cannot emphasize this enough, because when we do quote-unquote mistake and we start with this harsh criticism or self-doubt or going into spirals of shame, we don't do ourselves not even one slight favor. Because if we do that, then we fall into all those stress situations where our body feels like really heightened stress. We don't sleep good, we don't eat good, we are not happy about our lives, and we are just constantly criticizing ourselves. But when we start using self-compassion, we know and we learn. This is not like one night learning and then tomorrow we'll be like new persons and we'll be totally self-compassionate with ourselves. It doesn't go like that. When we start to teaching ourselves how to be more gentle with ourselves, how to treat ourselves with compassion and the way we would treat some other dear friend or loved one in our lives, then instead of just going into this spiral of negativity when we face problems or when we do something really unpleasant or stupid, then we try to solve it. We search for solutions, we search for the way out of the situation, how we will fix the situation, instead of just, oh, I'm so stupid, I did this again, why am I doing that, I'm not worthy, what is wrong with me? So instead of all this negative self-talk, we just say to ourselves, okay, it's not good what I did, but how can I solve this? How can I repair this that happened? And you just start searching for solution. You start to seeking how to get out of this. And I think this is the true gift that self-compassion can give us, because we are not in this little bubble of I'm not okay, but we try to do something with that mistake, we try to solve it, and we try to find the way forward. Now let's delve in the practical strategies how to be your own hero, and this is really cool. So the first thing that you can do is set firm boundaries. If you don't know how, please take a look my book. It's really short read, it's only 40 pages, so it's really short, but it's a lot of exercises in and tips and tricks how to set boundaries, because boundaries protect our emotional and mental energy. And this is important, that we know when to say no, how to say no when we are at capacity. So it's really important that we schedule personal downtime as an unbreakable appointment with ourselves, because we need downtime. We cannot just be everywhere at once, because it's not possible. We cannot clone ourselves yet to be fully functionable in this way. That's why it's important that we can set priorities and just know when to say no, when to say yes, and manage our time, our energy, and our relationships a little bit better. You can also, the next strategy for be your own hero is reframing negative self-talk, because harmful inner dialogue erodes self-confidence and just perpetuates stress. How can you do that? By beginning acknowledging harsh thoughts like, I'm not good enough, I'm stupid, why did I do that, it doesn't make sense, why bother? And then replace them with affirming truths. I am learning and growing every day. It's okay, I did that mistake, but when I collapsed, I needed like 10 minutes and I was back on track. So this is a huge win for me. So you can just replace those negative self-talk, this harmful inner dialogue, with something more nourishing, with something more kind, with something more gentle, because in the end it really does matter. You can also, the third one is that the third tool for growing to be your own hero is celebrate the little things. Why? Because we often gloss over small wins while magnifying failures. And this is this negativity bias that we all have. When we do something good, we just, it's normal that we do good. So we have this opinion that everything should be good, and when we do something good, this is like normal, this is standard. But it's not. And all the failures that we do, we just glorify them, magnify them, and then our wins, they seem so small, but they are really huge and big. So celebrate little things, little wins, like whatever happens. How can you do that? Maybe each evening just jot down one thing that went well, or that was a step toward your goals. This habit just rewires your mind to notice and appreciate your efforts. Maybe not each evening, maybe you can do that once a week. What could happen this week? What were my wins this week? Because every day if you do that, if you don't go much out like me and you're just working on your computer and you have like some repetitive tasks that you will do every day, then every day you won't hit some like small or little or even big win. But once a week something for sure will happen. And if you don't have like really busy schedule, like really exciting schedule, then try to do it once a week, because it matters, it really matters. The fourth practice that you can do to be your own hero is mindful acceptance. And you can do that because accepting what you can't change frees up mental space for growth. You can spend a few minutes daily quietly observing your thoughts without judgment. Label them. I am worried, I am sad, I'm hopeful, and let them pass naturally. Because there was some research done and they found out that the emotions that we feel them randomly during the day. And if we don't pay attention to them, if we just accept them, see them without judgment, without putting story around them, without get too hooked up on them, their time life is 90 seconds. So we get some feeling, we usually interpret it, oh, this is because of that. And when we start to think about, okay, why am I feeling this way? Oh, this is not right in my life, or I did that wrong. Then we put all this story around it, and then this feeling starts to grow, and it lingers, and it just stays with us. But if we see, okay, I'm worried, good, I accept this feeling of worry. You can ask yourself also, what is the message? Why am I getting worried? And you just say, welcome, hey, I get it, I accept you, be here, and then it will just dissolve. That's usually how it happens. When you accept it, when you don't try to push it away, when you don't try to shove it somewhere under the rug, then it usually just dissolves, it goes away, and you feel like yourself again. And then we have the fifth practice that we can do to be our own hero is prioritize rest and renewal. And why we should do that? Because chronic overworking leads to mental, emotional, and physical exhaustion. And how you can do that is by guarding your sleep routine, integrating activities that restore you, like hobbies or nature walks, talking with friends, going out, maybe go for a golf or Pilates class or something, and schedule those as non-negotiable essentials. So when you prioritize rest and renewal, it's good that you also think about your own body. Like, what do I need in this moment? What my body needs in this moment? And maybe when you go to the restaurant and you want to order some pizza or burger that you know it's good, that it tastes good, maybe you ask your body, is this something that I need, that my body needs? And maybe you will end up eating, I don't know, something else that usually you don't eat, but your body really needs that in terms of nutrition, in terms of minerals or vitamins, and or fibers, and then you just stick to that and try to eat that and observe how your body reacts after you eat that thing that body craves, not your mind and not your tongue, but your body craves. And it's really important that you ask yourself in the beginning, when you're not used to this practice, maybe 3-5 times a day, how am I feeling right now? What do I need? Do I need rest? Do I need to do something joyful? Do I need to laugh more? What do I need right now? Maybe this is just some short break, like 5-minute break, where you really breathe in, breathe out, you open the windows and just try to let some fresh air in. Or maybe you need to go for a quick, short chat with somebody, or you need some really good nutritious food. Maybe you need a snack when your body is tired. Maybe you just need, I said snack and my body reacted. Or maybe you need something else. So it's really important, it's crucial that we ask ourselves during the day, how do I feel? And this requires some more awareness and being present with ourselves. But if you do that, I guarantee you that you will feel overall much better. Now we will see how some short uplifting reminders can help you stay empowered. And here are some powerful truths to keep in mind. You are worthy and enough right now, exactly as you are. Just remember that, please. You are worthy and enough right now, exactly as you are. And you can speak these words out loud with me. The next one is, struggles are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones for personal evolution. Let me repeat that. Struggles are not roadblocks. They are stepping stone for personal evolution. It's a nice one, right? You can also say to yourself, it's never too late to shift gears if you realize your current path no longer serves you. This is so important, because usually when we put a lot of energy, time, maybe also money into some project, into some work, then we feel like we should stuck with it forever. But no, it's never too late to shift gears. If you realize your current path no longer serves you, it's okay to do something else. And if you don't know how, just listen to the episode with Aida, and she's really talking beautifully about how we have this transition in our career or our work with ease. And the fourth one, the last one, this uplifting reminder is standing up for yourself and to yourself transforms life challenges into catalysts for growth. One more time. Standing up for yourself and to yourself transforms life's challenges into catalysts for growth. And by truly believing in your own worth, you not truly enrich your life, but also empower those around you. And this is so, so, so powerful. Yes, I hope you recognize some of the treasures that I just gave you, and that you will start doing something from this episode that we spoke about, because it really makes a difference in our lives. And if we want to be our own hero, then we need to start thinking, acting, living a bit different than we did before. And I would like to really thank you for joining me on Secrets for a Happy Life. My name is Petra Bitenc, and I hope you found inspiration in this episode. Be your own hero. Here is the next step. Pick at least one strategy. Maybe it's boundary setting, reframing self-talk, celebrating small wins, mindful acceptance, or prioritizing rest, and consciously practice it for next week. Notice any shifts in your sense of self-worth and happiness. And if this episode resonated with you, I'd love you to subscribe and share this podcast with a friend or colleague who might need a reminder of their own heroism. And just please rate this show, because if you rate it, then other people will see it quicker. Remember, you have the potential to create a truly fulfilling life. Starting by being your own greatest supporter, be your own greatest cheerleader, and every time you do something good, just give yourself a pat on the shoulder and say, yeah, you did it really good. And because when we put some emotion into something, then our brain recognizes it as something truly special, and then we don't think about only on the negatives, but we think also on positives when we are next time in the same situation, and this gives us courage for something else, maybe something unknown that we want to face with, because we don't have only negative things in mind, like something that went wrong or some failures, but we also remember, oh, when I faced this challenge, I did it really good. When I tried this new thing out, it wasn't easy, but in the end I excelled. And that is what we are striving to do here, to recognizing that we can be our own hero, that we can be our own cheerleader, because then we get courage and we can go through our lives with a bit bigger smile on our faces and with happiness in our heart. So stay inspired, take really good care of yourself, and I look forward to speaking with you in the next episode. Thank you for being here.